What is the legitimate reason that SUPAA is quitting Deepwoken? Some may say that it's boredom, others say he's quitting with plans to pursue our marriage, and most say it's the Lightborn curse. I believe the most dangerous thing to mankind are the unknown unknowns. So let's talk about this. Who is SUPAA? SUPAA, known as one of the second most popular Deepwoken content creators, rose to fame around last year. He started his channel doing random videos of him simply playing the game, but that all changed when he abruptly rose to fame after making crazy things such as builds people have never seen before and doing simple 1-minute update videos. These videos would gain him hundreds of thousands of views. SUPAA quickly realized the potential he had with these videos after he made a series called Ganking Unnamed. Unnamed was a popular guild back in the day for Deepwoken that was filled with almost 1,000 members. So considering the fact this guild was so huge, it was really easy for SUPAA to infiltrate this guild and kill them while in the voice channels with them. SUPAA not only recorded these interactions with these players, but he also added well-edited videos behind the interactions in voice call. This is what made SUPAA quickly rise to fame, along with his once original video ideas. But even some heroes have their flaws, and SUPAA's biggest weakness is when he got into 2 different altercations. And this being said, some believe that SUPAA would be quote-unquote cancelled and quit his YouTube career. But who would have thought that SUPAA was the mastermind behind all this, and realized that the community all hating him collectively at once would not only increase his influence, but allow his name to be spread further and further across the lands of Deepwoken itself. The people who once hated on him were fueling his power. One being the incident with the fan artist, and the second, him getting banned from the game itself. Now for the first altercation, I will not go into detail for that, but once again, like my last video, if you guys want to research on your own, feel free. But let's talk about the second one, him getting banned from the game. Now for the higher ups of the community, which I will not name, they consider this to be the downfall of SUPAA and thought that there's no possible way that he can continue going with this after getting banned from the game. SUPAA proved them all wrong, which is how I, myself, met SUPAA, but that's a story for another day. Where did SUPAA come from? It's probably a question a lot of you guys at home have, huh? Now the most absolute answer I can give to you guys about where did SUPAA come from. Now SUPAA used to play Rogue Lineage. I didn't really know much about SUPAA, but the name Lord Fawful might ring a bell for most of you guys. Although my memory is very vague, every time I hear this name it rings a bell in my head. But for the most absolute answer for the most of you, and one I even came up with myself, is nobody knows. Where did SUPAA come from? Or I think the biggest question we should ask is, what is SUPAA? I consider SUPAA to be a being not even from this world. What I'm about to explain to you might make SUPAA sound like a skinwalker or an SCP, but I just want to say that he is none of this and something completely different. What I'm about to tell you is an experience I had on my own. Now I have no idea where SUPAA's powers originate from, but I just want to tell you that SUPAA took over the body of the court jester. The court jester was meant to serve a certain kingdom to gain the evil king's trust to bring him down, or that's at least what he was made to do. Everything changed when SUPAA took the form of this character and possessed his entire body. SUPAA was inside of the court jester. Did no one seriously think to ask how SUPAA rose to fame so quickly? How such an animated and unhuman-like character possessed the hearts and minds of everybody in this community? That is because he is an otherworldly being, and he should not be here. In one of my previous videos, I talked about how SUPAA might be affected by the Lightborn curse, since I was on his team, and we both won the second official Lightborn tournament. But that same night, after recording that video, I noticed some strange activity going around my neighborhood. There I was, going for a jog before bed like how I usually do. The birds were chirping, the crickets were cricketing, I could hear the sound of the wind. And as I took a turn to a dead-end road with an orange streetlight at the end, which I would usually sprint and then return home to test my endurance, I could feel the wind rushing against my face. But as I made it to the end of the streetlight, at the end of the road, that's where everything changed. The lights turned off, the wind stopped blowing, and the crickets stopped chirping, and everything went dark. And that's where I heard him. The court jester, or SUPAA, was in front of me. He gazed into my eyes, and that's where my vision went completely red. My eyes, my nose, my ears, everything was bleeding. And that's where SUPAA said to me, "Those who speak against me must be punished." After that, everything went back to normal. The wind was blowing, the crickets were chirping, and the light was back on. Everyone I tried to tell called me crazy. But this time, I'll show them all that I was not crazy, and that SUPAA was actually the cause and founder of the Lightborn curse. SUPAA is the Lightborn curse. Every YouTuber SUPAA has come in contact with has magically disappeared. First, it was Rom. Second, it was Nano Prodigy. After he made the Star Kindred leak video that exposed Nano Prodigy months ago. And now, I think I might be next. Yesterday, I announced to my Discord server that I might be quitting. Now, why would I suddenly quit after working to such a large goal? Why would I stop now? SUPAA was possessing my mind, and the Lightborn curse was getting to me. And yes, you guys might think I sound crazy, or tell me to go back to my therapist, or Valekis, get back on your medication. But allow me to show you that you guys are the crazy ones for not heeding to my warning.
Alright, I'll see you around, buckaroo. Bye-bye.
3, 2, 1, go.
Like Masu, we counted up. We really got money. We might have to leave you stuck. No, Valekis, bro. This sucks. What's that thing that you roll in a circle and it's like kind of sticky?
Are you talking about a fruit roll-up, dog?
Yeah, there we go.
Dog, how
Fruit
does that
roll-up.
correlate to us in the slightest, bro? What does that mean?
Because you're red, I'm blue.
Alright,
And we
SUPAA.
stick together.
Alright, SUPAA. I get it.
Ew. Ew.
You good?
To hop on the.
Yo, you good?
Now, SUPAA is the most dangerous being in this entire community due to how much influence he has and how quickly he rose to power. Not only was SUPAA banned, but he somehow won over the hearts of developers themselves. He is too dangerous and he must be stopped. Now, since I am a spy that was implanted into this community by the government, I will teach you guys how to stop him. Step 1. Do not try to reenact anything I'm about to tell you unless you are absolutely sure that you will be successful. Now what you need to do is, first, damn, I guess it is finally too late for me. We had a good run, boys.
What are you doing? Stop! No, please! No!
Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you want to support me directly, buy merch at valekis.com or listen to my music on Spotify. Shout out to Tijan for actually helping me edit this entire video. It took us both a long time to make this, so consider leaving a like and subscribe.